Yo, what's going on, man? Today is September the 23rd. Welcome into the ChrisBeCappinn Show. We are coming off a pretty good day in the WNBA. Game 2 will be tomorrow. We got 2 of them. And in this video, I'm going to jump in and break down one. If you're interested in catching a live show, make sure that you wake up early because we'll be live in the morning, 7:45 Eastern Standard Time, breaking down the games, everybody kind of giving out their looks for the game as well. But there's a couple things that I'm interested in playing in this game. Haven't gotten to the window quite yet with anything, but let's jump into it. So just a quick recap. Yesterday, which was Sunday, I had 6 plays into the week, the game ones of the WNBA finals. And in this game specifically, we won Jordan Canada under her 5.5 assists, and Courtney Vandersloot under her 4.5 assists, and Atlanta plus the 12.5. Atlanta did not end up covering. For anybody who got a chance to watch that game, they ended up not covering off of Haley Jones' blown layup at the end of the game. They ended up losing the game by 14. We almost got there with the backdoor cover, but overall, it's a very successful day. 5-1, up 4 units. I am not complaining at all, but it would have been nice to have a 6-0 sweep. So looking to build off that, let's jump into the matchup. We got the Dream and the Liberty yet again, game 2. Line hasn't changed at all. Both lines are exactly the same. Like I said, Atlanta, they did lose the game by 14 points. The total did go under by 4 points. So the books, what do? They open it back up at 12.5. They open it back up at 156.5, and we don't see movement either way. Either way, everything is pretty much still the same. So you got to go back and kind of look at, what's happened in game 1 to see if we think that this is the way I handicap the games. See if I think anything's going to change based on what happened in game 1. Is there any kind of regression that's going to come? So we know that if the Dream lose this game, they're done, right? And the way the WNBA first round goes is best of 3. So the team that wins 2 games first win. It's really important for these teams at home to take advantage of, winning both games at home so they don't have to go on the road at all. So the Dream lose and they're done. The Liberty win, and of course they end up advancing to the next round. All the seasonal records and the seasonal rankings, none of those things really matter. So let's jump to this page right here. These were the things that I kind of went in and looked at in game 1 based on what I think is going to change here in game 2. So game 1, you see it on the left. This is the fact and opinion page, right? I talked about this in the last game. Game 1 was played at a pace of just 79.7. Very, very slow pace. We know that the Liberty do not play fast. The Dream also do not play fast. And I told you guys I leaned towards the under in the game. Didn't quite get there. The reason why the total, was even that close was because the Liberty shot the leather off the basketball. For anybody who was watching, they had 48 points at halftime before they slowed down and finished the game, but I think with just 83, I want to say. So they ended up going under their team total, even though they scored 50 points in the second half, in the first half specifically. So that pace is, it's at 79.7. That pace is even lower than the Atlanta Dream season pace of 90.03. So the Atlanta Dream, for people who don't know, was the slowest paced team in the W. They shot less than 42% on effective field goal percentage, which combines 3-point and 2-point field goal percentages together. While, like I said, New York, they shot the ball really, really well. A lot of it was Leon Phoebus. She shot the ball really, really well. But everybody seemed like they were making shots. Sabrina had a really good game, and they shot 49%. You look at the offensive rebounding advantage, and Atlanta actually took the advantage. They won their rebounding advantage 10-6, but still managed just, like I said, a measly 69 points going under their team total, which was set at, I think, 72.5. So in my opinion, Atlanta, I can't trust them offensively. This is the worst effective field goal percentage team in the WNBA. You saw the physicality that New York brought in the first matchup. Do I think that they're going to continue to play with that level of physicality? I kind of do. New York has been really, really good, especially recently when they're playing the same opponent that they recently played in back-to-back matchups. They've held the last 3 under their team total, even in the second game. So yeah, I think Atlanta's offense is going to continue to be very, very inconsistent. A lot of variance there. But I do think they can be defensively. I think they could be a lot better. Like I said, New York shot 35% from the 3-point line. I think New York is capable of playing just as good defense. And Atlanta's offense, which I can't trust, but I do trust them to play a little bit better defensively in this game. So if I'm playing a game, which I haven't made a play yet as of 9-10-ish, Eastern Standard Time on Monday night. But I like the first half to go under. 78.5 is the number. If you go back and look at game one, it was 78 is what the total landed on. But a lot of that was, like I said, was the Liberty. They scored 48 points in the first half. Atlanta only scored 30 points. They had a 16-point first quarter, a 14-point second quarter. I kind of think that Atlanta plays a little bit better defense in the first half, and I think New York can still bring it defensively as well. That's what leads me to the first half under versus. So the reason I don't like the full game under as much is because Atlanta may foul late, right? We know Atlanta's season is on the line, and if the game is close for whatever reason, I'm not sure how close it's going to be, but if the game is close, Atlanta's shooting, potentially fouling, New York could push the total up and over for the full game. But I think the first half stays under. I like the first half a little bit more. I do lean Atlanta again, plus the 12.5. I think that they keep it competitive here. I don't think they'll shoot the ball as poorly, and I think the defense will be a little bit better. So first half under 78.5. I still like Jordan Canada's under 5.5 assists. She finished the game with 4 assists. Coach Denise Wright did not play any of the starters in the fourth quarter in that game on Sunday in game one. But I still think Jordan Canada stays under the 6 assists. Like I said, this is an offense that I'm not really willing to trust right now. And I think New York is going to be locked in, still just as motivated. So I like Jordan Canada to stay under her 5 assists. And then last but not least, Ryan Howard, under her 17.5 points. Just going back and looking at the box scores, this was the line that Ryan Howard stayed under in her last game. She, of course, did not play the fourth quarter. She finished with 14 points. And she's played the New York Liberty 3 times now on the season. And she's actually 0-3 against the number. And I think, a lot of it, not just going off the number, but I think a big component of it for myself is also just Benajelini Hamilton. She's a really, really good defender, really, really good defender. And I think she's just going to be in Ryan Howard. If she's not guarding her, then they probably end up putting, Sabrina on. I'm sorry, not Sabrina, Stewie. Stewie is also a very, very good defender, has a lot of length, can make it really, really difficult for Ryan Howard to score the basketball. So, yeah, these are the 3 plays I'm liking. Like I said, I haven't locked in anything yet, but I think the first half under, and then maybe I'll split Ryan Howard and Jordan Canada. Like I said, I still got some time to make a choice on this one. I haven't played anything yet, but this is the way that I'm looking to play the game tomorrow, this game between the Atlanta Dream and the New York Liberty specifically. That's it, man. Resources always here for you guys. Check out OddsJam if you're interested in, the sportsbook referral page, arbitrage betting, any of the different things that OddsJam have over there. You can get 20% off your first month using code CBC. And then Moneyballer still running a special, 50% off your first month using code ChrisBeCappinn with 2 P's and 2 N's. So one-stop shop for all your sports betting trends, stats, different angles of betting. It's just a lot of really, really insightful, profitable information that the Moneyballer has over there. So check those out. And that'll be it, man. If you enjoy these standalone videos, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button, share the show, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you guys are betting. What is it that you like in this game? Link for all my official plays is in the description, as it always is. Bet responsibly, and I will catch you guys hopefully tomorrow morning, man. Hopefully everybody tunes in tomorrow morning. We'll be live at 7:15 going over both games in the WNBA. Talk to you guys then. I'm out.